Back into civilian life is a long and challenging one for Canadian veterans, whether they're physically disabled or not. Today, Ottawa put hundreds of thousands of dollars into making that journey back to civilian life a little bit easier. Shirlee Engel has more on a new veterans transition program.
Corporal Tim Laidler was just 22 when he was posted to Kandahar Airfield, inspecting ambulances carrying Afghan casualties.
In that moment, I remember seeing her, smelling the smell, seeing the horror in front of me and not being prepared for it in the slightest.
That fateful encounter with a 14-year-old girl who had set herself on fire after being forced to marry changed his life.
In that half an hour, I felt myself die inside.
He could have fallen into the abyss of PTSD, but 5 years later, Tim has not only recovered, he's helping others like him transition from soldier to civilian through a program at the University of British Columbia.
Because when I shut them down, we both lose.
Is that true?
Yeah.
As seen in this documentary, troops relive their trauma through reenactments with peers. They call it drop the baggage.
That girl comes back in a nightmare, repeats and repeats. And so one of the ways you stop that is you actually, you have someone come in and represent her, and then we say, Tim, I think you need to say something to her. We set it up as if she's lying on a cot, and he starts talking, then all the memories start to come out, and he's able to grieve.
275 vets have completed the 10-day program, which will go national in 2013. A week after the Auditor General slammed the government for failing injured veterans, the minister pledged $600,000 to expand the UBC program, in addition to covering the $15,000 cost per person.
We are empowering our own case managers so they are able to have a better understanding of the challenges and design a plan for every and single veteran.
The government's pledge is a mere drop in the bucket. Tim estimates the total cost will be $30 million, with a big chunk coming from the Canadian Legion and other veterans groups.
And we're going to need a lot more funding to really make the demand, which is between 2,000 to 5,000 veterans.
He says he's living proof it works. Shirlee Engel, Global News, Ottawa.